New on Curiosity Stream.
With my infrared drone, I can see what others can't.
Drone pilot Doug Thron uses his bird's eye view for the ultimate good, saving animals from desperate situations around the globe. Join the rescue effort on a new season of Doug to the Rescue. And
You captured a Confederate steamboat?
We're taking the ship to freedom.
an enslaved crew, a stolen vessel, and a Civil War dash to salvation on impossible escapes. Watch now on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. When we think about the COVID-19 vaccine hesitancy in the Black community, let's remember, it didn't happen by chance. It's justified in history. But the will to change the narrative is strong today, and our people are lending their voices to the conversation. We're sharing our stories and the reasons that made us choose the vaccine so we can lead the way for others to make a well-informed choice too. To hear our stories, visit hereforuswa.org.
What's up? It's your boy, the Ted Smith. Thanks for listening to the Men's Room Daily Podcast. Want more? Check out the greatest podcast in all the land, The Podcast. Be sure to subscribe and listen to a brand new episode every Tuesday night.
9.9 KISW. We return to the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
Game is Big Dummy 206-421 Rock. I believe we still have Ryan on the line playing for Team Not Sober. Ryan, you are on question number 3.
Welcome back to the show, Ryan. Here is question number 3 for you. Albion. Albion is an alternative name for what UK country?
I'll say Wales.
Albion. England.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, the same. Oh. Huh. So I just went UK country.
Oh, damn.
All right. What African country, and this is for Ted, what African country served as the setting for the planet Tatooine in Star Wars?
Egypt?
Well, it definitely looks like a desert, so it's got to be with some...
Come on, Miles. Libya? Tunisia. In fact, when they were filming Star Wars, this is true, right? It's filming back in 76, 77. And George Lucas reaches an agreement with the Tunisian government, obviously, to film there. But it was close. I can't remember the country Tunisia almost borders, but where he filmed was close to the border, okay? So when they show up on set and they have all of these props and stuff like that, big armored things that the Jawas roll around, the neighboring country thought that Tunisia was having a military buildup, like to invade the country. Like, it almost became an international incident. And the Tunisian government, because keep in mind, no one's heard of George Lucas or Star Wars.
Malta?
Right. What is it?
Malta?
No,
Algeria,
Malta's an island.
Libya.
One of them, it may have been Libya, actually, but they were like, why do you have all those tanks? We're like, dude, they're not real tanks.
Oh,
this guy's filming a movie. And they didn't buy it for a while. So like, come on. And then finally, obviously, the movie came out, and it's water under the bridge now. I asked that Star Wars question for you, Ted. All right. Your question. Operation Overlord was the Allies' code name for what major World War II offensive?
Would that be the Normandy?
Okay. Yeah.
There you go. Very good.
There you go, man. Normandy, D-Day, whatever it is you want to call it.
Game is Big Dummy 206-421
Whoa.
That was thick.
God damn, buddy. Hello, Brian. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola.
Brian, sober, not sober?
Sober, unfortunately.
That's all right. All right, Brian, welcome to Big Dummy Men's Room. Poll, you got to eat one. Will it be a deep-fried turd, a spoonful of pus, a human meat taco, or a booger wonton? Spoonful of pus.
Spoonful of pus. Booger wonton does sound like a football player, doesn't it?
Yeah. He's like a linebacker.
Oh, what a hit by Booger Wonton. He has been in the backfield all day. All right, your question. In the nursery rhyme, Ba Ba Black Sheep, how many full bags of wool did the sheep have?
3.
Dan, you're good.
3 bags full.
Too easy.
I had no idea.
Sir,
I had to read
sir.
through the nursery rhyme, all right? So, he had, it's Ba Ba Black Sheep. So, like, how many bags of wool you guys? You got 3. 1 for the master, 1 for the dame, and 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane.
Oh, isn't that nice? Because he needs that.
Well, he might be allergic, and the sheep's like, I hate his
Thanks
ass.
for the bag of wool. Really appreciate it.
I heard you need wool, brother. Hello, Andrew. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola.
Andrew, sober, not sober?
Sober.
All right, Andrew, welcome to the program. Andrew, our men's room poll, you got E1. Will it be a deep fried turd, a spoonful of pus, human meat taco, or booger wonton?
Probably the booger wonton, because I think I could eat it in one bite.
I'm right there with you. That's the strategy I've got. I don't want to have to cut into a turd and then take another bite. Because the turd is going to take more. It's going to take more time.
Yeah. I agree. All right, here's your question. Curling, cycling, javelin, or shot put? What sport is likely to cause pudendal nerve entrapment? So curling, cycling, javelin, or shot put. Which sport is likely to cause pudendal nerve entrapment? And Mike got it. Goddamn.
Cycling?
And you got it too.
All right.
One and done.
There it is.
Yes.
What is that exactly?
Basically what it is, it's a major nerve in your pelvic region. So when you're sitting on these bikes pedaling your legs, it tends to aggravate it. Apparently a lot of cyclists end up suffering from it.
Or just any kind of injury down there. That's one of the reasons they say that Lance Armstrong lost a testicle.
Really?
So, and one of the reasons you should get off your seat when you're riding, because of all those things and blood flow and all those things that happen down there based on the seat alone.
I've always heard that Lance Armstrong had one testicle. It never occurred to me to ask why. It's
Well,
like,
I mean, think about all the...
Yeah, for sure.
The thing up, it's always up there, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
But I get that would hurt it, but didn't he have testicle cancer?
He did. But they're saying that all of these, the area that's has a lot of different problems associated with cycling.
All right.
Just your pelvic region in general.
Do you think if cyclists, then, the professional cyclists, Tour de France and all that, if they got like the old banana seats that we had when we were growing up?
I mean, they're stylish as hell. They should have a big
but
flag
they're
on
wider.
the back.
I'm saying they're wider, right? Instead of having that little ridge.
They should have cards in the spokes. They should go all out. Why not? Now I know you're coming. Ted, when we were growing up, man, they had this little thing that you put on your handlebar and you could rev it up and it made it sound like your bike was a motorcycle.
All right.
You were still just on a bike. But if you rode by your friends, you're like...
But I think any pro sport where you're using a tool, like, or like a bike or like a car, like, that ain't comfortable.
No. There's no way.
Right. Can you, like, I'm picturing like an F1 guy in like a really comfortable seat now. Like, how'd we get it in there?
Like a lazy boy.
Not like video gamers. They got the best. Game is Big Dummy 206-421-ROCK.
Hello, Kyle. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola.
Kyle, are you on team sober or team not sober?
Sober.
Sober, Kyle, welcome to Big Dummy. All right, our men's room poll, you got to eat one. Will it be a deep fried turd, a spoonful of pus, human meat taco, or booger wonton?
I'm going to go with the deep fried turd.
Deep fried turd.
All right.
Cool. I want to watch you eat that.
I don't. By the way, somebody here, they made a good point. They go, fellas, you're missing out on comedy gold here. If Booger Wonton plays football, he's obviously a nose tackle.
Oh.
How do we miss that?
True.
Yeah.
Nose tackle.
We missed that.
Okay.
All right. Here's your question. What is the capital of Turkey?
Capital of Turkey. Oh, man, I'm not very good at this stuff. Gobble.
Gobble. I like it.
And I feel like, unfortunately, Istanbul's the only thing I know.
That's the only one I know.
It is not Istanbul. Come on. And when I say it, you're going to know it and be like, oh, right. Ankara. Or maybe you will not say,
I didn't know.
Okay, well, Ankara, Turkey, guys.
I only think I only know one there. One city.
I mean, everyone's
If I looked at a map of Turkey, I'm pretty sure that's the only time I know.
Was that Istanbul? Yeah, more than likely.
That's it.
All right, here's a question.
I mean, generally, when you don't live in a country, it's hard to, you're not going to know as many cities, and it's hard to know the geography.
Unless you visited or whatever.
That's right, for the most part. The only thing we know is the capital. Like, if you say Portugal, I'm like, Lisbon. It's the capital. After that, I got nothing. I'm literally searching my brain. I don't know another place in Portugal besides
In
Lisbon.
Portugal?
In
What
Portugal.
about Porto? Porto?
I've never even heard of it, honestly.
No idea.
I only know it because of soccer.
Spain, I feel like you do a little better. There's Madrid, it's capital, Barcelona. I'm pretty much done, but at least it's two.
Yeah, Seville.
That's Spain.
Again, I'm just
Figaro.
I'm just running down soccer teams I know.
All right, multiple choice question for you. Mike, Robert, Hunter, or Nick? What is the name of NBA coach Steve Kerr's son?
Nick.
That is correct.
Again, Steve Kerr's son's name is Nick. We'll let you do the math. We're just saying, maybe you go by Nicholas. Say,
I would call
me
him
Tommy now.
I would call him Nicholas.
Big Nick.
Yeah. Nick Kerr. That is his name.
Did not think that through.
I mean, how did no one tell him? Like, Steve,
I don't know, man.
I think you should just pick something different, man.
It's a bad...
No, I love the name. No, it's a good name.
Yeah, but most people don't call someone their full name.
They don't, but all right, but again, we've said this before. You're at the airport.
Well, except for Booker Wanta.
Right, they have to find you somewhere. Someone has to pick up that courtesy
Nick
phone.
Kerr.
But when it sounds bad, they do. Like that basketball coach, like after a while, I think he was like, somebody was like, call me Michael instead of Mike Hunt.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I got in a lot of trouble for that, but that was the guy's name. Well, no, he actually insisted by going by Mike. That was the thing. So the guy's name was Mike Hunt. All right. And
it's a hard life we live.
He took over the Towson basketball program. And so when he first got to town, a lot of people would just err on the side of caution and say Michael, because he had not made himself like available so much. And he's like, no, I go by Mike. And everyone in the broadcast industry, the TV, radio, were all like, okay, there it is. All right. Oh, we need a contestant. Yeah, not bad. Hello, Chris. Welcome to the men's room.
Hey, what's up?
Chris, are you sober or not sober?
Sober, fortunately.
It's all right. Chris, welcome to Big Dummy. Our men's room poll, you got to eat one. Will it be a deep fried turd, a spoonful of pus, a human meat taco, or a booger wonton?
Human meat taco.
Meat taco.
Human meat taco. Somebody's also suggesting Steve Kerr. Hopefully they have a son who's also named Wayne.
Wayne Kerr.
I'm Wayne Kerr. It's my brother Nick Kerr. God damn, man.
This isn't okay.
I know. How did no one, not one person said, dude.
How about Dick Kerr?
I know.
That's not good either.
There's nothing.
That might be one for a dirty big dummy.
No.
Dick Kerr.
That's my name.
Porn star.
Right. All right. Here's your question. An acute angle can be no more than how many degrees?
45?
Yep. No.
60.
Higher.
90. No, that's a right angle. 85.
I'm going to say it's 89.
89. Yes. I'm going through this right now with my kid, right? So he had all this acute, obtuse, right angle, straight angle, etc., etc. So he's just not piecing it together. So I just wrote him a cheat sheet, right? I said, look, man, if it's acute, it's smaller than 90 degree, period. And if it's bigger than that, it's obtuse, blah, blah, blah. So I get and I left it for him on his stack of homework. I come home from work and he goes, Dad, using that sheet is like cheating. I said, no, that's the part they want you to know.
Right.
If you understand this, all of this crap you're doing now is real freaking easy. I mean, it's not cheating. This is actually what your teacher's been telling you. I basically just gave you the Cliff's Notes of everything you have not paid attention to in math class. But thank you for outing yourself. All right, your question. What are the only consecutive prime numbers?
Oh, my God.
So think about it like the prime number, right, can only be divided by 1 and itself evenly.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Hey,
1 and 2?
2 and 3. 2 and 3.
Miles, when you hear prime, what do you think of?
Beef.
Yep, I'm with you. U.S.
I was thinking of Deion. I was thinking Deion Sanders.
Steak.
Every time I hear prime, it's like, ooh, steaks.
Yeah, me too. I'm hungry.
People are now suggesting that the Kerr family open their own pho restaurant and throw their name.
All right. I mean, it's kind of fun, but honestly,
Right.
his son's name is Nick.
Yeah, Ted was like, hey, man, do you know his name? We're like, no. And he tells us, I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Like, nope. Jesus. All right. Your question, in the Beach Boys song California Girls, which girls are quote-unquote hip?
The blonde girls.
Now, they're easy.
East Coast girls.
Yes, the East Coast girls are hip.
You know, I hate to admit it, I think I only know that because of David Lee Roth.
Does he cover that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
David Lee Roth covered this song.
California Girls on the EP Crazy from the Heat.
Oh, I hated that one. Yes. Thank you, David. Yes. I didn't realize you were in the audience today.
Again, and Justin Gigolo was on there.
I remember Justin Gigolo. All right.
We need to get some of those Vince Neil. Hiya!
Hiya! Your question. What is the westernmost state in the United States?
Continental.
What's that?
California?
Oh, wait, hold on. There's a weird caveat here.
There's no caveat. It's
Maine.
just the western.
Maine.
No, it doesn't reach far enough around. It's Alaska.
Oh, okay.
It reaches farther west than Hawaii is located.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
All right, your question. The gun battle at the OK Corral was fought between the Earp brothers and what gang?
Can you repeat the question?
The gun battle at the OK Corral was fought between the Earp brothers and what gang?
Crips.
They a lame football team?
Earth Brothers.
Any guesses on the gang?
What? I don't have no clue.
James Gang?
Nope. James Gang. Wasn't that a band?
Dalton Gang?
Yeah. I'm saying, were they a band? James Gang. Is that a band? Okay.
Joe Walsh.
I'd be the Clanton Gang. The Clanton Gang. Yeah. I only know that from the movies. All right. What waterfalls are between Lake Erie and Lake Ontario? Big ass waterfalls.
Niagara Falls.
Yep.
Good job, Dave.
Barrel of fun, those
By the way,
falls.
have you, you need to go if you haven't been. Have you been, Miles?
Yeah.
Oh, you have been to Niagara Falls. All right.
The United States side is bizarre. There's like a Ripley's Believe It or Not. It's very touristy. It's unique.
It's unique. It's like the worst of the tourist attractions you could have. And that's nothing against Ripley's, but I mean, in addition to Ripley's, it's just stuff like that, one after the other, where even my kids were like, it's kind of blows. You know, the falls are cool. You go to the Canadian side, it's just like restaurant. I mean, you can always find souvenirs and all that, but the fall, they're absolutely unbelievable. Worth doing.
So many trinket shops. I mean, everything's Niagara Falls.
It is amazing.
You know, refrigerator magnets, shot glasses. Every store has the same crap, and there's 150 of those stores. Game is Big W 206-421-ROCK.
Hello, Scott. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Scott, are you sober or not sober?
Sober.
Sober, Scott. Welcome to Big Dummy.
Somebody said Vince Neil did a remake of Panama. It's called Panera.
Oh. All right, Scott, you got to eat one. Deep fried turd, spoonful of pus, human meat taco, or booger wonton?
Gotta be the human meat taco.
Human meat taco.
It's amazing that human meat sounds so appetizing compared to the other options.
In comparisons.
Yeah. All right. Your question is, what kind of flowers did Mary Poppins wear in her hair?
Gosh.
Yes.
Pansies?
Daisies?
Are you insulting us? It is, in fact, daisies, Miles.
That is a weird movie.
My kid's school just put on a production of it. 4 shows. I managed to get to none. My wife went to 3. My daughter went to 3.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess. Now they all have COVID. That's not a joke. That's not a joke. All the kids that performed in that play,
they all got COVID.
Every frickin' one of them.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
All of them. All of them. Yeah.
You got to be graduating or end of the school year too, right?
Next Friday, 17th. Yeah. Every goddamn kid. All right. Your question: which reindeer was Rudolph's father?
Comet?
It was, in fact, Donner. All right, Scott, hang on the line for us, man. We're going to do a little break. We'll be right back.
More Big Dummy on the way, 206-421-ROCK.
New on Curiosity Stream.
From time to time, we have collisions between asteroids and the Earth.
We track them. We study them. We hope the big one never comes. Don't look up. It's Asteroid Rush. And Alligators. They rarely get sick. They even outlasted the dinosaurs. Could they hold the secret to human longevity?
Their blood could have antibacterial applications.
Wade into the investigation on immortal alligators. Watch now on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
Well, great balls of fire, Bubba. What happened, Buford? That crazy son of a Sal blew right through that four-way stop on Main Street and plowed into my cowboy Cadillac.
Your what?
My pickup truck. And I'm pretty sure my leg is broken, Ted.
Oh, quit your bitching, Buford, and talk with those side busters at the Advocates Law Firm. When I got busted up last month, well, shoot, they made sure those snakes at the insurance company played fair.
Boy, howdy. Even that creepy so-and-so Kyle earned his keep.
So if you get injured, the advocates get results. AdvocatesLaw.com.
99.9 KISW. The Men's Room returns with Miles and Thrill.
If you'd like to be a contestant, play Big Dummy 206-421-ROCK. In the meantime, we have Scott on the line playing for Team Sober. Scott, you are on question number 4.
Question number 4 for you, Scott. The shot heard around the world. That's the nickname given to the start of what war?
The American Revolutionary War.
Ding, ding. Yeah,
Well
that's
done.
correct. Nice
Well
work.
done.
Thanks for staying on.
I'm glad that he even added American Revolutionary War.
Game is Big Dummy 206-421-ROCK.
Hello, Ted. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Ted?
You mean Ted?
Ted?
What is your name? You, whoever you are.
That's me.
All right. Welcome
Ted.
to the show.
Ted, are you sober or not sober?
Sober, unfortunately.
Okay. All right, Ted, our Men's Room poll. You have to eat one. Will it be a deep-fried turd, a spoonful of pus, a human meat taco, or a booger wonton?
Just like all my dates, human meat taco.
Human meat taco. And you're bringing the comedy. Strong. Strong.
All right, Ted, here's your question. What was the name of the alien on the Flintstones?
Kazoo?
What was the name?
Kazoo?
The Great Kazoo.
Technically.
That's correct, yes.
Do you guys even remember?
Yes, the Great Kazoo, absolutely. How can you not remember when an alien visits dinosaur era?
Well, to be clear, I really did not enjoy the Flintstones as a kid. I know the name, the Great Kazoo.
He shows up in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that dude. I guess.
Interesting character? Nah.
Yeah,
when he showed up, it was just bizarre. Like, it didn't fit the script.
Right, did it serve any purpose?
No,
or was he just
not really.
You just called him Dum Dum the entire episode?
They called him Dum Dum? Or he called
them Dum Dum.
Dum Dum. Well, it's fair. He's an intergalactic alien or caveman. I see how that works.
Game is Big Dummy 206-421-ROCK.
Hello, Brian. Welcome to the Men's Room.
DJ Shane.
Hola.
Who cares?
Brian, sober or not sober?
Sadly sober today, gentlemen.
All right, Brian. Hey, Brian, you got to eat one. Deep fried turd, spoonful of pus, human meat taco, or a booger wonton?
How is the booger wonton cooked? I don't want a steam one. I don't want a soggy booger. I want a crispy. Can I get a crispy one?
You get however you want it, man.
Yeah, steamed and fried.
Yeah. Just like, what's the place everybody goes to? Has the delicious dumplings wonton.
Now, Miles, are you eating that booger wonton just raw, or are you dipping it in something like a soy sauce?
Oh, definitely in soy sauce.
All right.
Sure.
I get the feeling you don't need soy sauce in that. I don't think you need extra salt.
Wasabi.
Okay.
Wasabi will go a long way.
Yeah.
I think that might be the thing to do. All right, there, Brian. Here is your question. Los Angeles translates to the Angels. What does Las Vegas translate to?
That's a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. The people? I don't know.
Any guesses?
Say it again.
So Las Vegas, the city of angels, right, means the angels. Las Vegas translates...
Los Angeles.
I'm sorry, Los Angeles translates to the city of angels, the angels, right?
All right.
So Las Vegas translates to
Vega
the...
means what? Oh, no.
City of vegans? The stars?
See, I thought it was stars. Believe it or not, Las Vegas translates to the meadows.
The meadows.
Very unexciting. Because when I think of Las Vegas, I think of sprawling meadows, rolling green hills, everywhere you look. All right, multiple choice question for you. Gorillas, chimpanzees, baboons, or humans? Which primate has the biggest butt in the animal kingdom compared to body size?
It's got to be baboons, right?
No, baboons like to show their ass. They're like, yeah, check it out. You know you want some.
The answer, Brian, is humans because we walk upright.
That is correct.
You got to work that butt to get up.
Actually, Lizzo kind of skewed that in our direction. But yeah, so believe it or not, human beings. Next time you look at someone and say, man, they have a great ass, you might want to also add the caveat, they also have the biggest ass in the animal kingdom.
Well, every animal that looks at us thinks, hey, man, I'm really jealous of that ass.
You have a fantastic ass.
Why is there no other animal that's got just two boobs?
Booty? Oh, you mean like boobs?
Two boobs.
No, they do.
Who?
Female orangutans, female gorilla. It's upsetting. You don't look it up. What? Do it. Let's picture a real ugly, hairy woman, and there are her boobs. I mean, they're just hanging there, man. What are you actually Googling? What is specifically?
Animal boobs.
Female orangutan boobs. 71 breast. Whoa!
I told you.
Whoa!
You didn't want to do it.
Wow! Whoa!
I told you not to go there, man. Oh, God.
I'll be damned. Wow. Golly. Oh, my bad. I guess they do.
That's like outside the 7-Eleven on 3rd Avenue. That is about what you see.
Burned in my brain now.
Yeah. Whoa. Wow. Damn. Hey. All right.
Jesus.
What I told you. It's just, you'll never not see that.
Wow. I might never have milk again.
So if they told you it's orangutan milk.
No.
Just because of the
And
boob.
you had to get it.
You got to get it yourself.
You can get it. But it was the most delicious nectar in the world.
Whatever you want it to taste like, it tastes like.
The best tasting thing in the world.
But you have to suckle.
Orangutan breast milk. But you got to take it from the teat.
Right. You got to suckle
straight from the source.
Oh, man.
Yeah. All right, now the game show. How much money do you need to suckle an orangutan?
I don't know, man. That thing might gag you.
How cold does it have to be?
I know.
It's warm.
All right. Your question, what famous artist coined the phrase 15 minutes of fame?
What's the question again?
What's that?
What was the question?
What famous artist coined the phrase 15 minutes of fame?
Well, like you talking about like an actual artist, like someone who draws?
Yeah, actually, he was a painter predominantly, but yeah, he was an actual artist, and he came up with the term 15 minutes of fame.
Not a sandwich artist.
Yes, not a sandwich.
Man, I don't follow art. What kind of question is this?
You don't have to follow art. He's got a very famous name.
I don't read plays. I know who Shakespeare is. Right. It's just that kind of. You've heard of this dude.
I'm make a shot in the dark. Leonardo da Vinci.
It's not bad. Andy Warhol.
No clue who that is.
For real?
I don't follow art.
How old are you, Ted?
Dude, I'm like 26, man.
And his name's Brian.
Oh, my bad, Brian. So we're still talking to Ted's.
Ted was one of them.
I was Ted focused.
Yeah, Ted focused.
All right, Brian's 26. I mean, you ever seen the famous Campbell soup cans? There's 4 of them. Like, that's all based off Warhol. Or that was his, and then you see other Warhols.
Very psychedelic.
Yeah.
Yeah, trust me. If you Google his artwork, you'll be like, oh, I know exactly who that guy is.
You might actually like it.
Okay, I'll take a look at it.
That's actually a good point. Yeah. As far as contemporary art goes, and cats like us that aren't like in the art world, Warhol's about our speed.
Brian, do you like Campbell's soup, like chicken noodle?
No.
All right. Well, maybe you won't like it then.
All right, your question. What line separated the slave states from the free states here in the good old U.S.?
Between the slave state and the what?
Free states here in the United States. What line separated the slave states from the free states?
The Florida-Georgia line.
Oh, my God. I was taught this back in history.
Yeah.
It was used as a marker.
Right. It's used, and it's also the name of Rocky's opponent in Rocky Balboa, I believe.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, when they kind of reinvented it.
It's probably the most famous line in the United States.
Yeah, I can't think of another one.
Yeah, nothing's ringing a bell on there.
Yeah. Mason-Dixon. The Mason-Dixon line.
But Maryland technically was a free state.
Right.
That's what's weird. So it's like, it was just kind of used.
That's probably the best way to put it.
Right. Because, but also Maryland's just so weird.
It is.
Because also a big part of Maryland was still had slaves.
Maryland is still kind of weird.
Yes.
Just based on these two separate histories kind of collide, but it's one state, right?
Free-ish.
Free-ish, right.
Right, that's why it's like the basic, I'm just saying, technically it's not like a hard line between the slave states and non-slave states, but Maryland's like, we're below you, but we're not really into it that much.
Gonna be that
But we're not really like against it. It's just,
yeah. It's ABC's new show coming out. It's Free-ish.
It's Free-ish, right. The successor to Roots. Free-ish.
Oh, no.
Question 5, Brian.
All right, your question. The powerful mineral vibranium is mined from what fictional country?
Ooh. Wait, vibranium. Oh, is that, God. I'm thinking of two spots here. I'm thinking probably somewhere in Africa.
That is correct. That is correct.
Egypt.
Egypt, unfortunately, a real country.
That's a real country, right? We're looking for a fake one.
In this case, Wakanda.
Wakanda.
Where Miles' daughter will be visiting soon.
She's going to Wakanda to get a Baconator.
Oh, my MCU. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe I plunked that one out.
Yeah. The Marvel Cinematic Universe, Ted.
Like, what the hell is MCU? Miles, you watch Black Panther yet?
I'm not.
You should watch it. It's a very good movie.
You'd enjoy it.
Really good show.
All right, your question.
Even Ted likes it.
In what desert is Death Valley located?
Where's Death Valley located?
What desert is Death Valley located in?
Baton Rouge is not a desert.
Never been there, never heard of it. Wakandan Desert.
Is it the Mojave?
It is the Mojave. You've never heard of Death Valley?
No, but I bet I can find a Death Valley on one of these roads over here.
A lot of things that we're finding out Brian hasn't heard of.
You should write a book of all the things you don't know.
Brian, I'm gonna say, we got to work on just because, right? I don't know any. I've never been to Africa, but I know countries there.
Right.
You can still know stuff without being like, I don't know. I'm not into deserts.
Not into condoms.
Well, there's a reason why the show's called Big Dummy and not Big Smarty.
You know what? You make a strong point. Very strong point. It's our own fault.
I decide if I want to drink a beer with them or throw them out of the bar.
Question 7. Question 7, Brian.
All right, question number 7. This 28-year-old NFL wide receiver from Yakima, Washington, just signed a 3-year, $80 million extension with the Los Angeles Rams.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you broke out there, Dan.
What's that?
You broke out there. I didn't catch any of that.
This 28-year-old NFL wide receiver from Yakima just signed a 3-year, $80 million extension with the Los Angeles Rams.
He was the Super Bowl MVP.
That is true.
You're not going to like me. I don't follow sports.
Oh, look, the monster. I haven't seen you in a bit. No, leave poor Brian alone. Oh, God, that was vicious.
I wonder what that tasted like.
Man, nothing.
Give us Big Dummy 206-421-ROCK.
That is like eating one of those, rice crackers or something like that? Rice cakes?
Don't even. I actually enjoy eating the rice cakes.
Then what would you compare them to?
Coconut.
What? Coconut has flavor.
It does not.
Yes, it does.
No, it's awful.
You might not like it.
Top to bottom, it's
but at least it has flavor.
Hello, Matt. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Matt, are you sober or not sober?
Sober.
All right, man. Welcome to Big Dummy. Men's room poll, you got to eat one. Will it be a deep fried turd, a spoonful of pus, human meat taco, or booger wonton?
I put a lot of thought into this. I'm going to go with everyone else and go human taco.
Human meat taco. All right.
Yeah, I think that's the best choice out of this. I really do. All right. Your question, a tricelle is the male version of what animal? Tricelle.
Oh, one more time. Sorry, Drew, I didn't hear that.
A tricelle is the male version of what animal?
Tricelle. I'm just going to go zebra.
At least thank you for guessing. Giraffe? Not a giraffe. Was it Honda or Toyota that had the tricelle?
Toyota.
Toyota tricelle. A tricelle is the male version of a hawk. Trust me, I learned that as well. Like, oh, okay. All right, your question. How many U.S. states end with the letter O? Oh, come on here.
Idaho, Ohio.
That's two.
Jeez Louise. 3.
What did you come up with?
I got 4 so far. So I've got Idaho, I've got Colorado, we've got Ohio, New Mexico.
And you are done. 4.
Okay.
There are 4.
4
I'm just retarded, that's all.
Easy.
All right, your question. What? Go ahead.
I knew the football question that you asked Brian.
I think everybody did.
Oh, Cooper Kupp? Yeah. Pretty simple.
Yeah, according to the texts that were coming in, a lot of people know a lot of things that Brian did not know.
What is he into?
Well, he's
not into a lot of stuff.
But he said MCU. And the only people that say MCU are people that are like real. Otherwise, we just call it like a superhero movie. If you use MCU, to me, that leads me to believe you're really into it. But
you should also know vibranium and Wakanda. At that point.
Yeah. So I don't know. I really don't know. All right, your question. What chemical substance is the opposite of a base? Come on, guys. You know that.
I like wait.
No.
Yeah.
So think about your pH balance, right? You can have a base or it is acidic.
Acid.
It's going to be the worst I've ever.
By the way, Ted flogs himself every time he gets a question wrong. It's a terrible experience to watch, but it's just what he did for years now.
I was just like, man, I knew that one. Damn it.
All right, in what state would you find Glacier National Park?
Alaska.
Montana.
It is Montana.
And you know what's right above?
No flogging now.
You know what's right above Glacier National Park in Canada? So if you go from Glacier National Park in the United States, you go north. You know what's in Canada?
No.
Glacier National Park.
Oh, really?
I'm not kidding you.
Okay. So one's Canadian, one's U.S.
It's the same damn thing.
I guess it's all connected.
Right, exactly.
Hey, if you don't mind, we're going to go ahead and name that Glacier National Park.
That's like where Banff is.
Yeah.
Is it kind of like every other neighbor? There's like a fine line where somebody's mowed the grass and somebody hasn't.
Yeah,
yes, basically the border.
All right, your question. What color was Mace Windu's lightsaber?
Purple.
Yo.
You knew that one. Should we do one more?
One more.
Let's do one more.
Big W.
Hello, Ed. Welcome to the men's room.
Ed? Hello, Ed.
Hello, Ed.
Hang on, he's muted. He's muted.
He's muted?
Because we can't hear anything, so I think he muted us, and now I think he's trying to take us off mute. You know, usually you can hear a little bit of a fuzz when you open up the other line because they're just not paying attention. There's just strict silence on the other side of this phone, which tells me that he's muted himself so that he doesn't,
Or he hung up.
It might be that he hung up. Ah, crap. Sorry, guys.
What were you going to ask Ed?
All right. You want to know this?
I'm a Ted.
Because I'm just going down the questions in order. I bet you'll know the answer to this. What 2 movies did Tom Hanks win consecutive Oscars?
Okay. All right. Tom Hanks.
Oh, come on.
All right, how about...
Is it like...
Jesus.
Can you repeat the question?
Is it something weird like Philadelphia?
Philadelphia is one, yes.
And then Saving Private Ryan.
No, not a bad guess.
Shawshank Redemption.
Ryan Castle, guys.
Oh, it's Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump.
He won an Academy Award for that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a great movie.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
Could you play someone that obtuse? No. Exactly.
No,
I could.
Yeah. We didn't get Ted a script.
Head chef on the way. Speaking of, Ted's Meat and Potatoes has the best foods to eat for a midnight snack. You are listening to The Men's Room.
New on Curiosity Stream.
With my infrared drone, I can see what others can't.
Drone pilot Doug Thron uses his bird's eye view for the ultimate good, saving animals from desperate situations around the globe. Join the rescue effort on a new season of Doug to the Rescue. And
You captured a Confederate steamboat?
We're taking the ship to freedom.
an enslaved crew, a stolen vessel, and a Civil War dash to salvation on impossible escapes. Watch now on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. When we think about the COVID-19 vaccine hesitancy in the Black community, let's remember, it didn't happen by chance. It's justified in history. But the will to change the narrative is strong today, and our people are lending their voices to the conversation. We're sharing our stories and the reasons that made us choose the vaccine so we can lead the way for others to make a well-informed choice too. To hear our stories, visit hereforuswa.org.
Realtors abide by a code of ethics. This is Article 9 in action. Beth, a first-time homebuyer, knew nothing about the home buying process, except that she wanted to buy a home. But her realtor had the expertise to make sure Beth understood every document, even giving her copies to review with her lawyer so Beth could close on her first home with confidence. Complicated things explained in simple terms. The difference between an agent and a realtor is real. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.